What's up guys, it's Tom here and I'm absolutely in panic mode. Jurgen Klopp just announced that he's leaving Liverpool FC. This is an absolutely shocking and astonishing news. What is your honest first reaction? Because this is up there with people getting videotaped, being asked, what do you think about Bill Shankly leaving Liverpool? Remember that video that went around? I mean, I will always remember this moment. I was recording a video about Manchester City just now when my wife came into the room and he showed me Liverpool FC's official video of Jurgen Klopp announcing that he is absolutely tired and knackered and he just can't keep doing this again and again and again because he's full in. And I was almost in tears. I thought this is a deep fake prank video that somebody's pranking the Liverpool fan, or I'm pranked. Where is the camera? I was wondering, but it's not a prank. It's not a prank, sadly. It's real. Jurgen Klopp at the end of the season will leave as Liverpool manager, and he leaves, I think, as probably the top 3 best managers of Liverpool's entire history. I wasn't alive when Bill Shankly or Bob Paisley were the managers of Liverpool, so I don't know how they are viewed precisely among the Liverpool fan base, especially if you are older and you witnessed the glory years. But modern day Liverpool, for the past 30 years, Jurgen Klopp is definitely our best manager, and he leaves as an absolute legend, and he has been an absolute gentleman, the perfect manager for Liverpool Football Club, both in terms of his age when he came in, his experience, but the way he is, his personality, and of course the talent that he has. He is, in my opinion, the best manager in the world, and also the manager most suited to Liverpool Football Club. Overall overriding emotion is now very big sadness and grief, as if one of my family members passed away. And also my brother is in the intensive care unit in hospital in a coma since last Friday. So this feels really an emotional time for me, and of course I will keep making videos for you guys, and I keep grinding out videos. I also absolutely love doing this, and I'm doing this for a lot more than just money, because I'm not earning a huge salary. If you can support me in any way, you can donate via my Patreon, link is in the video's description, or you can click the thanks button below the video, and we will talk about what this means for Liverpool a little bit later. I just wanted to put first my emotions on display, because this is absolutely a heartbreaking story. I hope Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool are already calling up Xabi Alonso to come to Liverpool, because I think Xabi Alonso, who is unbeaten at Leverkusen, he has won 21 games and drawn 3 of the first 24, and he has a very soft spot in his heart for Liverpool. He's still a Liverpool fan, and we have to throw everything at Leverkusen and Xabi Alonso not everything, but we have to give him a very exciting deal on the table. And managing Liverpool doesn't come around too often, that opportunity. And if you are Xabi Alonso, and unless Real Madrid wants you with both hands, which I'm not sure the situation with Carlo Ancelotti, what the managerial situation at Real Madrid is. Hopefully Carlo Ancelotti won't leave Real Madrid at the end of the season as well, because then Xabi Alonso would have a huge decision to make. But hopefully Xabi Alonso will leave Leverkusen at the end of the season to join Liverpool. That would be, I think, my dream scenario. Of course, Xabi Alonso won't be as good as Jurgen Klopp, but he is the only manager right now that I want at Liverpool. In my opinion, he would be absolutely perfect for us. But that's for the second part of this video. Jurgen Klopp said, and he has been at Liverpool for 9 years now, and he has won every single trophy there is to win. I owe it to Jurgen Klopp to say a massive thank you, and my absolute gratitude goes out to Jurgen Klopp, because for the past 9 years he made me so happy. He made our lives as Liverpool fans so good. You don't know how good this was. Probably if you are a very young Liverpool fan who started supporting Liverpool either in 2015 or maybe a little bit later, because we were in the wilderness back in 2010 under Roy Hodgson. We were just a few points off the relegation zone in November. I remember it very vividly. We lost to Blackpool at home and people booed his team off. And from that moment to come so far, now that Liverpool are one of the best teams in the world and one of the strongest teams in the world, and also if it wasn't for Manchester City's cheating, which I made a video about, again, I know, but there are some very interesting new developments in that case that will be uploaded later. If it wasn't for Man City, Jurgen Klopp would be already 3 times Premier League winner, and probably we would have won a few more FA Cups and League Cups as well. Jurgen Klopp deserves everything that he gets, all the praise, and everything is justified, and nobody say a bad word about Jurgen Klopp that he is leaving, because if he honestly feels that he's so exhausted, he's so out of energy that he can't do it for another season, then we have to absolutely respect that. As much as it pains me to say that, and as much as it is painful that Jurgen Klopp is leaving, we shouldn't blame Jurgen Klopp, because he gave his absolute life and his absolute everything for Liverpool for 9 years. And that should be enough for all Liverpool fans, because of how much joy, how much glory, how much brilliant attacking football that he has brought to Liverpool. It was absolutely amazing, this ride under Jurgen Klopp. And this will be, I think, in my lifetime, probably one of the best eras of supporting Liverpool Football Club. And I'm forever grateful for that, for Jurgen Klopp. He made people happy, just like Bill Shankly. That's I think, my closing word on Jurgen Klopp. But let's actually hear from the man himself. He said, "I can understand that it's a shock for a lot of people in this moment. I will leave Liverpool at the end of the season. When you hear it for the first time, obviously I can explain it, or at least I will try to explain it. I love everything, absolutely everything about this football club. I love everything about the city. I love everything about our supporters. I love the team. I love the staff. I love everything. But I still take this decision that I shows you how convinced I am that this is the decision I have to take. It is that I am, how can I say it?" And he paused for a moment here. "I'm running out of energy. I have no problem now, obviously. I knew it already for longer than I will have to announce it at one point. And I'm absolutely fine now. I know that I cannot do the job again and again and again and again." Which means that he doesn't think he can do this for another season after this season, because he's exhausted. And Jurgen Klopp is not 30 years old anymore. He's 56 years old, and he absolutely gave everything every single day. And you have to understand, the football manager at Liverpool is under so much pressure, so much scrutiny. You have to live and breathe and think about football 24/7 non-stop, even when you are on holiday. Your phone is ringing constantly all the time. You always have to think about football. He has done this for 9 years, absolutely every single day. I'm sure that he absolutely loved it. But there comes a breaking point, and he shouldn't go on if he feels that he will probably get very sick or exhausted, or he will fall out of love of football management. If you know Jurgen Klopp, you know that he's an honest, very, very high integrity man, and I respect his honesty. What is also interesting, he's told Liverpool in November that he will leave the club at the end of the season. Did the players know? I don't think so, but now everybody knows. And Jurgen Klopp said, after the years we had together, and after all the time we spent together, after all the things we went through together, the respect grew for you, the fans, the love grew for you, and the least I owe you is the truth. And that is the truth, that I'm leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. Oh man, it's just, my heart is heavy, and it hits home hard. I still haven't fully comprehended or realized what happened, because football is my life. Liverpool FC is my life. I mean, I've been doing this channel since 2010. That's when I founded this channel. First I did some FIFA videos, and I transitioned to a more professional video making, and I turned my hobby into my job, and this is a dream job for me. And I live and breathe football. I live and breathe Liverpool. I read about them every day. I watch every video I can about Liverpool. I watch their games religiously since 2001. And this is tough. This is hard, and it will be very, very fascinating and very interesting how the owners navigate this, because FSG cannot hide behind Jurgen Klopp anymore, and they absolutely have to nail the next transfer manager higher, otherwise it will go downhill fast. I don't want to sound alarmist, I don't want to give you guys nightmares, but if we don't hire the right kind of manager for Jurgen Klopp, for Liverpool next, we could look at the scenario of what Manchester United have been through. Maybe not as bad, because our owners are much better than the Man United owners. I mean, that's not saying much, because the Man United owners, the Glazers, I mean, not their new owners, the new part owners, the Ineos group, but the Glazers are absolutely nightmare fuel. I mean, Xabi Alonso, it's very obvious. It's there. Don't have to think too much about it. Just sit down with him. Ask him what he wants, also present him with the project. What is very tough is the whole backroom staff of Jurgen Klopp leaves with him as well, which makes sense because they are a package. They are a group together. They have been working together for many, many years. Peter Krawiec, the right-hand man of Jurgen Klopp, one of the right-hand men of Jurgen Klopp, he has been with him since the early days of Mainz. I've been reading Jurgen Klopp's autobiography, wrote by Raphael Honigstein. If you can get your hands on that book, I highly recommend it. It goes through all the years at Mainz and even his childhood life back in the Black Forest. Jurgen Klopp had a wonderful story, and it's worth reading about. And it goes through the Dortmund years, and of course a very big part of it is Liverpool years. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just giving you an honest bookie review of that. And Peter Krawiec was at Mainz when he started becoming manager there. So I think Jurgen Klopp, of course, will want him at his next job, but he will probably take a big long break, a big sabbatical. He took a sabbatical. He wanted to take a 1-year break after he left Dortmund because he was shattered and exhausted there. And he was 7 years at Dortmund. So now that he lasted 9 years at Liverpool, which is probably even more relentless with the English schedule being a lot more crazy than the German schedule, a lot more games, a lot more media scrutiny. The English media are absolute sharks, and it must have been very, very tough for Liverpool physically and mentally and emotionally. He has been 100% full in. So I so much thank and respect his commitment to the cause, and I'm sure that he will give it everything until the end of the season. But this will probably make him relieved that now it is out in the open, because he probably decided this maybe at the end of the summer or in October or November. He told Liverpool Football Club, the club, in November. So he has been thinking about this probably for like half a season. Probably last season is what broke Jurgen Klopp, and he realized that he can't do this a lot more, because a lot more seasons, because last season it was absolutely heartbreaking for Liverpool what they went through after almost winning the quadruple. We were 1 game and 15 minutes away from winning the quadruple. After that, we had a heartbreaking season where we won nothing and it was a massive failure. The big surprise for me is that this rebuild that Liverpool just started, I thought that it would re-energize Jurgen Klopp and rejuvenate him. And it probably did. And he looks a lot more excited and a lot more enthusiastic and a lot more happy this season. Last season, Jurgen Klopp and many Liverpool fans, of course, looked like broken men. But this season, of course, I thought Jurgen Klopp will be re-energized by the new players coming in and by this new Liverpool 2.0. And the one thing that I'm most worried about, apart from appointing the right manager after Jurgen Klopp, is how many big players will decide to leave when Jurgen Klopp is not manager anymore. Probably Liverpool will have to announce pretty quickly who their next manager will be, because if it is Xabi Alonso and they see what they have done, what he has done at Leverkusen, a lot of big players will probably stay put. But if it's not a big manager like Xabi Alonso, or not everyone's cup of tea, maybe if it's a controversial manager. The one manager I don't want, or the two managers I don't want, are Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte. They are good managers, but just their style of play are so far away from Liverpool. And Jose Mourinho even said in an interview that he will never manage Liverpool in his career, and he will reveal publicly why that is after he retires. Probably there was a personal conflict with Liverpool and Mourinho behind the scenes, we don't know that yet. Jurgen Klopp, you are an absolute legend, an absolute gentleman, my all-time favorite Liverpool manager. It was Rafa Benitez and Kenny Dalglish before, but Jurgen Klopp has surpassed them. And I have a personal connection. He was like my second dad. Every day when I could watch his press conferences or just him talk in any interview, I sat down in front of the TV and I watched it because I felt a personal, deep, emotional connection with Jurgen Klopp, because he is so much the values that Liverpool FC represents as a club. So much of that is in Jurgen Klopp, and he believes and represents those values as well. And that's why Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp were such a perfect match. A match made in heaven, I think. And whoever comes next has the biggest shoes to fill ever. So don't put too much pressure on the next manager, because he won't be like Jurgen Klopp. We just want Liverpool to continue being successful. And now the big responsibilities on the owners, FSG, because if they get it wrong, there will be pitchforks and the Liverpool fans will be very angry. So hopefully they will get it right and hire Xabi Alonso and tell the big players that Liverpool is still the club to be at. With a great manager hire, I don't see any reason why Liverpool can't continue being successful. We probably won't have this run again of reaching 3 Champions League finals in like 6 seasons or 5 seasons, and also getting 97, 93 and 99 points in 3 Premier League seasons was unprecedented before. No Liverpool team has ever achieved that. So hopefully with Xabi Alonso or whoever we hire next, hopefully we can get to those heights again. But this season, let's try and win as many trophies as possible. We are still in 4 competitions, so let's try and win those 4 competitions for Jurgen Klopp. He deserves it to go out with a bang, to go out with a trophy. And Jurgen Klopp, you will never walk alone. My heart and my soul goes out to you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you have done for Liverpool Football Club, for the city, for the fan base. I'm forever grateful to you, man. And hopefully he will come back to Liverpool one day. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.